But that brings me back down to, this is a question we like to ask everyone that's been on so far. It's kind of like our question of the pod, sort of something like that. But what's been your most euphoric moment in life? It doesn't have to be to do with football, but like a moment where you've taken everything in, kind of like your peak moment, like the most euphoric.
So far?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be to do with football. It could be with anything.
Good question.
Can be to do with football, though. If you
Yeah, it can be. Like, obviously, some might say scoring in front of 30,000, but like, it could just be anything. It doesn't have to be a football.
Probably say, at the time, Champions League final.
Yeah.
Not just for me, for Chelsea Academy at the time. Because I think that was like the first time where lads that had come through the academy, myself and 3 or 4 other boys that were involved. And my family, really. Because I had family and that went to the game, season ticket holders, and I could see them in the stadium, you know what I mean? And yeah, probably that moment. I won't probably forget that moment, but yeah, no one's very rare going to be able to say they can experience that.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a small bracket of people that can say they've been in the squad for a Champions League final. I mean, that's a really small
don't get me
bracket
wrong,
of people.
you know, people sit down, you didn't play, well, of course not.
You got picked.
Yeah, I got
You still
picked
went.
at 18.
I mean, people would kill to get an opportunity to be mixed,
People would
mixing
kill
them sort of
to go
mix.
watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill to go watch it, let alone be around the players when they're going through that time. And in
People who say
professional
that are just
sports,
jealous.
in our sort of in amateur, I can kind of understand it a bit more because you're not training or stuff. Unless you're just turning up, playing, whatever. Yeah. In professional sports, you're training with these people every day. You're part of the team. You're making these players better. You're working on shape with them. Do you know what I mean? So
you are
every
detail
involved,
that goes in and stuff like that. You know, to the build up. When I got told, because I was training with the first team at the time anyway, every day, and then a couple of days later, they were like, "Toddy, you got a passport?" I said, "Yeah, why?" They were like, "Oh, we're just wondering, like, there's an end of season tour thing," and I was thinking, "Oh, right." You know what I mean? I didn't think
going back on loan.
Yeah. Okay, where am I going next year? Anyway, I thought, oh, like, cool. Anyway, the next day, so this is on the Thursday. This is on the Thursday. Oh, no, the Wednesday. The Wednesday, asking about my passport. Anyway, I get in my car and I get a phone call. I was thinking, oh, what do they want now? I've just left. Toddy, you need to come back. I'm like, okay, cool. Went in and I always remember it. Steve Holland, the assistant at the time.
He's at England now as well, isn't he?
Yeah. He pulled me and said, Toddy, there's a tracksuit downstairs and your suit and everything. You're travelling with us tomorrow.
Oh, God, I bet that feeling was...
I was like, he's like, yeah, you're travelling with us. Go and see the ladies to sort your tickets and your mum and dad's flight.
Oh, so they sort out your mum and dad as well?
Yeah, because Chelsea, they put on a flight and hotel for the families and everything.
For everyone playing.
Yeah, but they all got, as many as they wanted.
Yeah.
So, obviously I wanted my whole family there, but there was only one ticket, one flight for the ticket and for the game. And I was like, no, look, my mum and dad are coming. I don't care how you find a way, my mum and dad are coming. So yeah. Rang my mum and dad and they're fucking going mad.
Oh, that's an unbelievable.
That is good.
Like, all my family are already out there already.
Yeah.
And I said to my mum, I'm in a fucking thing, like, tomorrow. You know what I mean? So I got there in the morning on the Thursday or the Friday. I can't remember. I think we went 2 days before. Turned up in my car. I had a little Corsa at the time. And obviously I was first there. I'm not going to fucking be late. You know what I mean? And
I bet you couldn't sleep, man. I bet
I packed all my bag ready because we got like all suitcases, suits, like everything. And I was fucking so excited. Got on the coach, went to the private airport, Farnborough. Got on a plane. I got on this plane, mate, and I thought, fucking hell, like, this ain't no easy jet.
What was it like?
Mate, I promise you, it was like, Air Force One?
Yeah.
Mate,
was it like that?
And I sat next to Ashley Cole. No joke. I said, Ash, you sitting here? And he was like, yeah. Anyway, I sat down. I remember him sitting here and he put his headphones on and just went to sleep and I thought, right, this shit's serious, man. Like, I'm not going to be having no banter on here, am I? So I sat down. The whole fucking journey, I was just like looking around thinking, fucking hell, like, everyone is like fully focused,
zoned in.
Yeah, because at times like when you travel away in the Premier League and stuff, everyone's having a laugh, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It was silent.
Well, everyone was just
Like
thinking
silent.
about the game.
I promise you, mate. Whether they're thinking about the game or whatever.
Well, look at that Bayern Munich team they were playing.
Yeah.
Like, that was a serious
yeah.
team. That weren't no joke.
It was literally silent because I was the youngest, and they'll say, "Oh, Toddy, get the teas in" or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
What, on the plane?
No, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, them kind of things. Like, and I was sat down and it was like, bloody hell. Like, I keep my mouth shut here then. So yeah,
Take it all in.
It was quality, mate. And then we arrived. We got on the coach, mate. I promise you not. There was like a police escort to the hotel. I've never seen so many people outside the hotel, mate.
It's all Chelsea fans.
Oh my god, it was literally
Whole sea of them.
I'm telling you, and I was just like, wow.
That is amazing.
And then where we stayed,
It's amazing.
It's giving me goosebumps a little bit.
We had a rooftop.
This is incredible.
We had a rooftop. So everyone was like, went out to look and, you know, say hello to the fans and that. Then we, you know, we was in our rooms or whatever. And in my rooms, you can hear all the fans outside singing, fucking flares, fireworks a lot. And then, yeah, it was like so like weird because my mum and dad would be FaceTiming me and they're there, like with the fans, you know what I mean? Like they're there. And I'm looking at them fucking waving and all this and family and that. Like, it's an amazing feeling, don't get me wrong.
Are your dad and stuff Chelsea fans as
Yeah.
well? So it was even more. I bet it was just.
Yeah, it was literally like, you couldn't write it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, like, obviously, you went to bed, woke up, day of the game. Got told, Toddy, you're going to be on the bench. And I was like, hey? He was like, yeah, fucking, you know, there's a couple of people struggling because they were suspended at the time as well. I thought, fuck me. I was shit myself. I didn't sleep. I was doing fucking at the time because I was on the top roof because I didn't think I was going to be on the bench or anything. So me and a few of the academy boys and the staff we was upstairs doing like this fucking gym program, like a little bit of core and that in the sun, having a laugh. And they were like, Toddy, what are you doing? I was like, what? He's like, you're going to be on the bench later. He's like, go in your room. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, go in the room. I was like, all right, cool. Went to my room, mate. I just fucking laid there like that. Mate, mad. Got to the game. I promise you now, like it was like, wow, what am I doing? Like I had this Champions League final like pass thing on in my tracksuit, turning up to the game.
That just sounds
incredible.
incredible.
Mate,
That is giving me goosebumps just listening to explain that story.
And it's all here.
It's just
I
unbelievable.
can picture it right now. Go in the dressing room. My kit was laid out. All the boys and that. I was just thinking, like, don't get me wrong, I've gone in the dressing room and all these things. It's not the same feeling.
Nah, it's business.
Like, went on the pitch.
It's not business.
Went
as
on the
usual.
pitch and you know I see my mum and dad and family and that. Like it was amazing. I was
what an experience.
Yeah, fucking hell, like.
So
amazing.
was you on the bench then
No.
for the game? No. So
I was in the squad.
Oh, so
Yeah.
what happened with? Did they not just? I thought.
What?
Did they not put you in on the end?
No, because David Luiz was going to have a injection,
Oh, okay.
and they didn't think if he was going to play or not.
Oh, all right.
So
yeah.
it was-
And then because Terry was out as well, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
So I was doing a private warm up I was in my kit, boots, everything, doing a warm up. Then I had to go in the dressing room and do another warm up because they're saying, "Oh, David Luiz ain't going to play. Toddy, you on the bench." And I was fuck. All right, cool. Like,
getting you prepared. And that,
yeah,
isn't it?
and I was in my
Okay.
kit and everything, and then he played, and obviously I put my tracksuit back on and went outside to watch the game. And yeah, like it was fucking quality.
That is amazing, man.
What happens after? Obviously, they won it.
Yeah, party.
Is it crazy after?
Yeah, I was just sat with my mum.
Like the after party?
Yeah, like you had Roman Abramovich come to the hotel.
Yeah.
Have you met him?
Yeah.
What's he like?
Oh, he's so nice, mate.
Really?
Yeah. I backed him at table tennis as well.
Did you?
You played him at table tennis?
Always. So yeah, I was at the hotel and I sat with my mum and dad. Obviously it's not for me, but everyone was celebrating and me, mum and dad were like just obviously amazed, you know, of the experience. And that's it. And then when we flew back to London, but it was the parade the next day.
The open bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously my mum and dad and that were there as well, and they got on the flight because on the way back all the family and everything was on the plane. So I sat with my mum and dad and that, and yeah, just won't forget that kind of
That
day
is
and
just
48 hours.
unbelievable.
That's what I
story.
mean.
All these opportunities were just across the bridge. The world was more than twice the size, and now I was a kid. Traded in the comfort zone for life, I'm on the edge. I was gaining on my dreams, holding tightly to the pledge to myself.